Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I am here with a full face of first impressions. I picked up a lot of stuff in the States, as you guys know, and some of them I've already used, so they're not included, but some things I specifically left aside to film this video for you guys. So if you guys want to see my first impressions on some of the Too Faced Peach Perfect stuff, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, the Huda Beauty Desert Dust Palette, and obviously a full face more, keep watching. Alright, so starting with the eyes, I am going in with an eye base that isn't a new product because I don't have any new eye primers. I'm just going in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Nope, soft ochre. So that's not the colour. Just gonna... And of course, we're going in with Desert Dusk. I'm just going to go in with an IT Cosmetics Chic Shadow Brush and set the top half of my eye with Desert Sand. And I'm going to go in with Eden on a Sigma 233 E35 brush. Wow. Just create a transition. Go in and deepen that up with a little bit of amber. Right, I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques Instapop Shadow Brush with Saffron and Oud. I'm just going to go right into the crease of those. For the lid, I'm going in with a NARS brush that came with the Jewel Intensity eyeshadow palette, so it's designed for that kind of tougher formula, and I'm going to pick up Retrograde and see how this goes. If I didn't set my lid, and if I do have glitter glue, if I need to go in with that. I'm going to go and do glitter glue on the other eye just to compare. Definitely prefer the glitter glue side and using my finger, so I'm going to go and do that on this eye. So that is where I'm going to leave the eyes for now, and then I'm going to zoom you back out and do my face. Alright, so pushing my hair back for the base, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Primed and Peaching Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. So this isn't a specific first impression on this product. This is the first time I've used this particular one, but I did get a sample of it while I was in the States and enjoyed it, so I did pick it up. I do apply all my primers with my hands. This does have a cooling feel. Don't worry about my skin going red. It happens all the time when I put on a mattifying primer because I pull and tug at my skin. Alright, now we're going to go in with under eye corrector. I'm going in with the Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer in number one, sorry. It looks like this. I'm going to grab, if I can find my brushes, hiding up the back here. This is one of the Moda Prismatic little brushes. I like this kind of brush for correcting the under eye, so I'm just gonna
that's really nice. To do that couple taps in the product.
I really like how that's covering my under eyes. A+ so far on the Boing Brightening, which is just the revamped version of Erase Paste. Now we're going to go with the foundation. I do have both a brush and a sponge. Just kind of see how we're going. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Porcelain. Pop a bit on my pore palette. Don't love the spatula idea, but it's fine because I do use a pore palette, so I don't find it to be an issue. But I'm going to start with the brush, and if I need a sponge, I'll go in. This is the IT Cosmetics Chic foundation brush. This came in the set I got from the States, obviously.
Does have a strange scent to it. To it, particularly since I am having a couple of skin freakouts at the moment. I'm going to get in with my complexion sponge. Can't say that.
Quite like this. I'm going to build it up just a little bit more on my cheeks. That's where I'm breaking out at the moment. And see how it builds. I really like that. Alright, now to conceal, well, brighten the under eyes a bit. I've got the Anoa Soft Matte Concealer in Chantilly. I'm just going in with a crown brush round blender. And I'm just kind of patting it on, and I'll probably use my blender to sponge to blend it out.
I'm really liking this face.
Not bad, not bad, and I did not need much of that concealer at all. So to set, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. Ooh. And I am going to use my sponge under the eye, and I'm not going to bake per se, but I am going to just set that concealer. Since they were both quite, I find pot concealers a little bit stickier, so a little bit more powder can always be a bonus there. And to set the face, I'm going to use the same powder with an It Cosmetics Chic powder brush.
Yes, this is a product you can definitely smell and taste.
So that is complexion done. Definitely need the spray, setting spray, but otherwise I quite like it. Gonna go and do my brows now. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This is the one Daniel bought me in the My Boyfriend Buys My Makeup challenge, so I have used it once, but still my newest product. I'm actually going to go in with the MAC Prep and Prime Lip and pop this on now to give it some time to sink in, because I don't know if it does need time to sink in, but I'm going to give it time to sink in. Right, NYX. am going to set my brows with my Gimme Brow just because that's what I do. Alright, let's add some colour to my face. I'm going to use the NARS Laguna Sunwash Bronzer with my Chi Chi Tapered Face Powder Brush. This brush for all my bronzers. Now this is that kind of gelée formula, so I feel like it's going to take me a minute to get in there. Like, it doesn't look like anything's coming off, but you can see it like coming on my face, so... particularly contour with that, so I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of Hoola just on the right to contour, because this is what I've been doing lately, bronzing, and then the tiniest bit of Hoola under the cheekbones. For blush, I'm going to be using Benefit's Dallas Box Powder, which very neutral, so I might pop it something just on the apples. Love how that looks. It's a very, bronzy look. But I do want something a little bit more pink since my eyes are so out there. So I am going to go in with one of my MAC blushes.
Some apple. Just get a little bit of blush.
And I am going to pinkify it up just a little bit more with my highlighter using the Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm going to go in with Starburst, which is this one here, because it is the one that everybody's raving about at the moment. So
That is stunning.
gosh, I love that. Love that. Alright. So let's head back to the eyes. I'm going to use Nefertiti as my inner corner highlight, and I'm just going to use a small, this is a crown brush. Now for liner under the lower lash line, I want to go in with the Marc Jacobs. Ooh. Where did it go? Here it is. The Fine Liner Ultra Skinny Gel Eyeliner Crayon in Blacker Berry. Just in between my lower lashes. And I want to smudge that out with a little bit of Amethyst on the Instapop crease brush. Real Techniques. Alright, so that is it for shadow. I really quite like this look. I'm going to line my upper waterline with the Marc Jacobs Blacker Liner. I haven't used a full size of these before, and I haven't used one, even a mini one, in a really long time, so... So I've done liner and mascara, and then we're gonna, I used, none of these are first impressions, the L'Oreal Super Slim Liner and the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And then for lips, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in Lover. Alright, so that is it. Let me go through and give you my first impressions. I will have a clip right after this of how I feel at the end of the day, so stay tuned for that. But first impressions, the primer I already know I really enjoy, so I like that. I really like how this foundation looks so far. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, but so far it's keeping me pretty matte. I don't know if that's a combination of the mattifying primer and powder on top, but it was pretty matte on its own straight away, so we'll see how that goes. And the coverage was really nice, and the colour is perfect, which is really difficult for me to find in a drugstore foundation, so loving how that looks. The corrector and concealer are looking good under the eyes. Again, we'll see how they wear, but they feel really nice. As I said, I did use a little bit more powder under the eyes because they are creamier products, but they're setting really well, sitting quite nicely. Speaking of powder, this powder is so nice. My under eyes feel it and look awesome. I don't look cakey or dry, even though it's a matte powder and I've used like a matte primer and all that other stuff with it. So really enjoying this. The bronzer, even though it didn't look like anything was coming off on my brush, it's come across on my face really nicely. Again, we'll see how it wears. The blush, I definitely needed that little bit of pink on top, so it probably isn't something I'd need to wear with a bronzer. and probably for more of a no makeup day, but I do really like how it looks on the skin. Again, we'll see how it wears. Highlighter is freaking beautiful. It's not, like, you see the glow, you don't see the colour of the highlighter, which I really like, and again, we'll see how it wears. Brows, I like the colour, I already know it wears pretty well. The eyeshadow is blended incredibly beautifully. Again, you probably are going to need a glitter glue for those duochrome topper shades, but I think everyone knows that by now. I really like this look. The Marc Jacobs pencil has already started to go into my waterline just a little bit, but not too much. My Makeup Forever does it a lot worse, so I do prefer how this is looking, and I like that I could get right in between my lashes on my lower lash line with the skinny pencil. I really enjoy this eyeliner, the L'Oreal Super Slim. It's really easy. Like, this is a glittery eyeshadow and it didn't skip, which I find really difficult for a liquid eyeliner to do. So I keep looking in the mirror and make sure I'm getting every step. Lashes. I don't know if I got a bad tube of this, but for some reason my L'Oreal Lash Paradise is really dry and it can't build on itself well at all. So I find it gets really thick and clumpy quite quickly, and I do have to go through with my Tarte Lights Camera lashes to kind of separate it. Because this is 3 coats mascara and you still kind of can't really see my lashes, and it feels like there's nothing on my lashes. They feel super kind of light. So I don't know. Anyone who's had the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, please let me know in the comments down below if it's meant to be this dry and goopy or what, because I don't understand. The lip feels really nice. It dried down super quickly. It does have a little bit of stick to it. I don't know if that's because I've got the MAC lip primer underneath it or not. Definitely didn't need a lip liner because of its shape, which I really enjoy. And again, we'll see how it wears throughout the day. So let's see how I feel at the end of the day. Alright guys, so it is late. I've had my face on for about 9 or 10 hours now, and it is time to wash it off. I could probably use a bit of a touch up on my nose, but I'm getting ready for bed. Otherwise, everything has stayed really well. The lipstick lasted really well. I did pop my NARS Rakugian over the top about 5 hours in when it started to dry out a bit. And then that lasted. Excuse the smear on my face. We had chocolate waffles for dessert. I had girls' night. It was really good. But yeah, really impressed with all these products so far. Thumbs up on first impressions. Alright, so that is it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you've liked it. Comment down below what kind of videos you guys like to see. If you want to see some more in-depth reviews on these products, let me know. Click the subscribe button. It's right down there. It'll keep you up to date on all my videos, and give it a thumbs up while you're at it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.